Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So it's been a few days since I did my premature top 10. I say premature because I wasn't expecting to do any Eurovision 2023 rankings yet. But as I explained in my top 10 video, it was necessary because there was some confusion with my running order reaction when I kept on saying my personal top 10, and people thought that was my general rather than my personal top 10 in those semi-finals. So as a result of that, prematurely, I released my current top 10 Eurovision 2023 video. I think I've survived. I think I've survived it. I mean, it is my worst performing video in regards to dislikes. In regards to the balance, you get a percentage, and I'm at 80.1. I think the lowest before that was 88. So, But I didn't lose as many subscribers as I thought I was going to. So that's a bonus. But it has been quite interesting reading the comments. Thank you very much for all the people that are just like, respect your opinion, but rather than the ones that basically just were like, you're wrong. What I want to do this video is talk about my top 50 national final songs. So I did say in my top 10 video, I was in no way in a position to give my top 37. So many people have. And like, am I the last one in Eurovision T? I saw Vin's today did his top 37. Like, I can't do that. There are songs that I haven't revisited since my reaction because I want to take my time. Eurovision season's so long. And like, I kind of, I've learned the hard way in regards to particularly this season, like listening to songs over and over again because I've had to give Alessandra from Norway a break because I listened to that hard. And as a result of that, I became a bit, cold to it, shall we say, which is not right. So with the Eurovision season still, we've got quite a long way to go. I thought, no, I'm just going to embrace national final songs. So I had a playlist of 67, was it 67 or 66? 66 songs. So of all the national finals, of all the ones that I listened to, I had 66 songs that I was listening to on a playlist, and I managed to dwindle it down to 50, and all I've been doing the last couple of days is working out my top 50, and it's not been easy actually. Now, can I just stress that this top 50 are the songs that did not qualify for Eurovision? Because when I did a similar video last year, a lot of people were like, well, where's this song, i.e. the one that won? I was like, well, it's not in this video because this is just the national final songs, the ones that didn't go through. But I didn't make that clear, so that was my issue. So make that clear, the songs in my top 50 are the ones that did not qualify for Eurovision but took part in many national finals. So what I thought I would do is I would just go from 50 to 11 and just let that run through. And then when we get to the top 10, I'll kind of talk a little bit about each one. So my 50 to 11 are...
Ich kenne nichts, was so ist. Nein, ich kenne nichts, was so ist. Wie du's
E ti immagini se fossimo al di là dei nostri limiti. Le canto così, ai 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 ai, nel momento accanto, ti messaggio l'amante, mi va bene così, ti piace.
Okay, so that was my 50 to 11, and no doubt people watched that and thought, what the hell? Which is fair, but nonetheless, good indicator in regards to where we're going. So if you disagreed with that, then you're not going to enjoy my top 10. So potentially it might be the right time to say adios. So ciao. However, if you're still here, let's go through my top 10. So in 10th place, I've got them written down. I'll just say their names because some of the songs are quite hard to pronounce. But for number 10 from Serbia is Filip Balos. Now, for me, the first time I heard this song, I was very kind of lukewarm to it, and then I kind of warmed up to it. But when I heard it live at the Melfest pre-party, I was like, oh my God, I actually think I'm I'm obsessed with this song. I did a complete 180. Fully enjoying my journey with this song, and I've been listening to it a lot since I've got back from Stockholm. So number 10, Philip Ballos. Number 9 from Norway is Ulrika, Honestly.
You said we'd always be low. Till every
So I think when I watched it with my friends when we did a party for the national final, I think this was my second just behind Alessandra, or was it just in front of Alessandra? I'm not sure. I was confused. But ultimately, watching it in the final, I got goosebumps. Oh, Rika, come back again. Come back again. Have your time properly. But I think Honestly is a good song. And when it comes on, yeah, it's amazing. It's one of my favourite songs this year. Obviously, it's my number 9. Number 8 is not my highest from Benidorm Fest, my second highest. But number 8 goes to Agone. So this is the infamous board that got me in so much trouble when I did my initial reaction to Blanca winning. But you will see, Shane, I gave my most points that night to Agone. And in fact, Agone, as you can see, won our party. How many of there was that? There wasn't too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was only 7 of us. Yeah, I love this song. Loved it the first time I heard it. Love it now. When it gets into the dance break and I'm walking to work, if no one's around, I might start body popping. But evidently people are looking out the windows being like, freak. But nonetheless, number 8 is Agone. Number 7 from Melodi Festivalen, Sweden is my highest, actually. I say it wrong. Someone did a comment in my video when me and Georgie were saying the name. Is it Tune? Tune, Rhythm of My Show?
It's the rhythm of my show. It's the rhythm of my show.
So since I've come back from Sweden, like, before I went, I hadn't listened to all the songs. I had heard Tune's song. And then on the plane on the way to Stockholm, I listened to all of them. And I did say Penatos was my favourite. But, like, obviously, it was obvious Loreen was going to win. So outside of that, I was giving the other songs a chance. And Tournée was my second. And Loreen was my third. But I think, being British, we love an underdog. Loreen was obviously going to win. And then seeing her live and seeing her not do as well as I thought she was going to do. Anyway, I came back from Sweden. And this was my jam for like 2 days. I listened to it on repeat for 2 days, on the way from work and on the way back from work. I know it's a throwaway pop number. Well, there's some of those ahead, so there's a few throwaway pops just in front of this one. But nonetheless, like, Tune's an amazing artist. She's doing so much great things for trans visibility. And yeah, I know some people say that they want her to come back with a song similar to her one last year. I preferred this one. My jam, number 7, Tune. Number 6, I don't think anyone's going to have this song in their top 40, 50, 60. Something has resonated with me with this song. And I think it's because I'm a country western boy, grew up on country western music. When I go back home to my parents, that's all they play. Whether it's Irish country channels or whether it's CDs, country western exclusive. It's Aya from Denmark, Dansk Melodi Grand Prix. I Was Gonna Marry Him.
But he ran away, I wanted to be with him, but he wanted to see the world.
I absolutely love this song. Can't tell you why. And some people said, like, when they watched it, they were like, I liked it. But then when I watched it, I was like, nah. there's just something when you listen to the lyrics. Because I do try and listen to the lyrics, and I do try and connect my life or maybe create a story in my head about my future. I can't really do that with this one, but nonetheless, the melody and the key change at the end. He went away. He went away. Oh yeah, we know I can't sing, but yeah, number 6, brilliant, love it. Thank you very much. Because they're Icelandic, aren't they? Hopefully we'll see them again in the future. Number 5, again, throwaway pop. But some of this is actually just based on facts for me, i.e. checking Spotify and seeing how many listens I have had of these songs. And this is higher than I've actually put it. Apparently, I went for a whole period of absolutely being obsessed with this song. It's from Estonia. It's from Eesti Laul. And it's Elisa, Bad Philosophy. Now, when I first heard this, I did think to myself, oh, it's not as good as Fire. I really liked Fire. But then suddenly out of nowhere, I was like, oh my God, I'm obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. Like, the semi-final performance with the guitars did not look good. The final, vocally, she wasn't as strong as she could be, but there is something about that song that is absolutely addictive and is totally my jam. And actually, I had to revisit it again this week to do my top 50. I hadn't listened to it for a bit because I think I did over-listen to it. And then it came back on, I was like, yes, I forgot, I love this one. So number 5 is Elisa. Number 4... is from Sanremo, from Italy, which a lot of people said wasn't as strong as normal years. I actually thought it was. I've got more songs from this year from Sanremo than last year on my playlist. And that is Madame. Nelle tue idee, alla fine sbottato, hai detto, guarda, tanto, 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 tanto amore tu sei. So I was saying, and I keep saying to, because obviously I live in Milan, people who will listen to me, whilst I do love Marco Mengoni, and yes, it wasn't in my top 10, but it's in my top 15 at present, I still think had Madame have gone, then Italy would have done better with Madame. That's my gut feeling. And obviously, we'll have to watch this space next year. Hopefully, a female able to get into that top 5. I just think this song is amazing. I think the production is amazing. I know some people said that obviously at Sanremo, her vocals were... supported electronically, but nonetheless absolutely obsessed with that song, and great music video as well. I listen to that all the time, and it was solidified when I've mentioned it in a video already. I was out for drinks with 2 of my friends, and these 2 girls, slightly annoying, next to us were doing a TikTok to that song. So they were annoying, but they were doing a TikTok to a good song. So that's my number 4. Number 3 comes from Benidorm Fest. It's pretty obvious, right? My number 3, throw pop, but nonetheless, I don't care. It was our number 2 of the evening and my number 2 of Benidorm Fest. But ultimately, listening-wise, absolutely love. And actually, yeah, these are in order now. So Vico is Vico, not Chintera. Was my 3rd favourite national final song of this season, and actually comparatively with other Eurovision songs, it's not fair because I haven't listened to a lot of Eurovision songs, so I don't want to spoil it for myself. It's one of my most played songs this year. The song's amazing, and I think pretty much most people agree to listen to is a great song. I did have question marks in regards to how it was going to be staged. After the semi-final, I was like, and after the final, I do think this may have helped. But I remember in the final being like, yeah! But nonetheless, number 3, Vico. So my number 2 and my number 1, so my number 2, shouldn't be any surprise. We've not had a song from this national final yet in my top 10, have we? No. So it comes from UMK. The song talks about Harry Potter. It's Kira, No Business on the Dance Floor. This song is an absolute banger. And from the first second it started, I was like, I'm going to love this. And I've continued to love this. And I haven't reacted to that national final performance, but I've seen it a few times now. I wasn't sure how she was going to do vocally. Vocally, she's flawless. I mean, it was... I remember this with UMK last year. It was a bit dark, but nonetheless, staging was amazing. It was just such a shame that it was just such a strong national final. But this song is just, made for my ears. Made for my ears. And yeah, my number one, my number two are so close. But this song's amazing. This song's amazing. It's for me, the best, I guess, camp pop song of this year. So that leads to number one. I don't know why I'm holding that. It's not from Benidorm Fest. My number one is complete curveball. My number one actually comes from Belgium. I am obsessed with this song. My number one is Amira, Carnival. This song, I can't get enough. Every time I think that I've listened to it too much and therefore as a result I'm sick of it, it'll come on again like after a playlist is finished. Like my phone wants me to hear it again. I'm like, I can't let this song go. I am so blessed. There's been a few national finals this year I just haven't been able to have the time to really invest in. And Belgium was really one of them. And I reacted to Gustav, the winner. And then some people said, check out these songs. And so I checked out the other songs. And then Amira came on. I was like, what is this? Why have I not been following Belgium? I'm absolutely obsessed. Was it one of the judges or was it some comment saying that she didn't connect with her dancers? I think that's such a throwaway comment. I really don't understand how this didn't do better. This song is so good. This song is so good. It is my favourite national final song of this year. Hands down. And actually, at the beginning of the week, I thought that was the way it was going to go. And I kept giving lots of songs lots of tries because I thought, Amira from Belgium, Shane, number one, national final songs. No one in the world has that as their number one. But I was like, gotta follow your heart. That's why it's Amira. So that is my top 50. There probably is no surprises. If you'd gone from my top 10 and you're new to my channel, then this top 50 will be no surprise to you. So anyway, Eurovision is all about a bit of fun, isn't it? It's all about a bit of fun. Hopefully people out there watching this are watching it because Eurovision brings joy to their life, just like Eurovision brings joy to my life. And I'm proud to say it. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Please let me know what you think. I mean, maybe listing a top 50 is probably intense. So top 3 or top 5, top 10 if you have time. I'm interested to see kind of what other people think. Because I'm not ready to let these songs go just yet before I hit Eurovision 2023 and start reflecting on my top 37. So if you are still here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do click the notification button so you're informed if you want to post videos. And until next time, stay safe.